I'm here with Rory Cecil, who is a photographer. Thank you for being on the show. You excited? We're actually doing the pre-show now, which is, and when
Well,
we,
at least I'm not nervous, which I think is an achievement.
yes. So now we have to get you into the stage of excitement. It's cold out there today, isn't it? Don't you
Quite,
think?
but it's nice and cozy in here,
It
which is
is.
really
It
what's
is.
important at the moment.
It is. Are you excited to be here?
Quite.
Quite. Only quite. I mean, this is an exciting. We got just about 45 seconds to go till air, and this is the pre-show, and it's.
I'm
I'm
sure the
thrilled
excitement will hit me like a ton of bricks
in
when the
about
lights,
when the lights. What lights?
when the metaphorical lights
Go
go
on.
on.
I'm sure they will actually. Do we have friends of yours watching the show?
I certainly hope so.
I hope so too. I'm sure they are. And I think that we are. I know we are going to have a wonderful time. We've actually got some amazing pictures to show you, and they're lovely. They're deep and insightful, and they are not all. They're all in the right place, of course. And we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. We're actually going to do it by putting them on the document camera. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And good evening. Welcome to the program. My name is Stephen Leader, and I am your host. And I have with me Rory Cecil, who is a photographer. Welcome to the show, Rory.
Thank you.
So, Rory, how long have you? Why did you become a photographer? What is this a muse for you? Tell me more about your decision to follow this path.
Well, I was on my way off to vacation in Oregon, and a friend of mine realized I had interest in photography and handed me a semi-functional film camera and said, "Here, have this, bon voyage," and the rest is history.
So, was this something that a film camera? That's
Uh,
not photography. I mean, tell me, when did this happen?
this would have been, I think, in the spring of 1998.
So since then, you've actually been doing photography as a passion. And I thought we would actually discuss your process, and I'm really pleased that we have a whole lot of Rory's pictures here, and so that we're going to talk about them because he's a very talented photographer, and I thought, and so if you would tell us exactly what inspired you to take those pictures, I think it would be wonderful that people will find fascinating. So we're also going to do it the old-fashioned way. We are not going to do this on a computer screen. We're actually going to take these pictures and put them on what's called a document camera, and that way we can actually point stuff out. So, what kind of photography do you do?
A combination of portraiture, landscape, both urban and rural, and nature photography.
And of those particular kinds, what kind? Do you have a particular preference for a certain field or a certain subject matter?
Portraiture.
Why is that?
There's just a magic about taking pictures of people. There's just a magic about people.
Yeah, but you have to get people in. You have to chase up after them, and
But that's why I tend I
people are
tend to do.
self-conscious.
That's why I often tend to do more landscape photography than portraiture. But it doesn't match. I mean, I love doing landscape. I love doing nature photography. But if I had to choose one, it would be the portraiture.
Okay, well, let's take a look at some of those landscape photography pictures now. The first one I'm going to bring up is a beautiful one. Let me just get it. It's There we go, and let me just get rid of the lower thirds here. It is City Hall at night from Dolores Park.
Not to mention Mission High School.
Mission High School, absolutely. Tell us more about that picture.
I intended to shoot a cityscape at dusk. My intention was to get the city as and the without the fog, and I was actually quite upset when I got to Dolores Park and the fog was rolling in. I don't know what I was expecting, considering that it was late summer in San Francisco, but still I was upset. But I took the photo anyway, and it ended up being one of my favorite photos.
And why is that? Because of the fog, or
The fog, the mist, and plus twilight is my favorite time of the day.
it is mine too? Because I also take photographs and do video. But what attracts you to twilight?
There's
Anything?
something about the light. There's something about the way that you can. The darkness hasn't quite completely obscured everything yet. There's a brightness of the lights.
I know from my own personal perspective, I love the way that the light comes from behind things. It makes things glow, and
Yes, yes.
it just brings things to life, especially flowers and plants and waves crashing in off the oceans. They start glowing, and I love all that.
For me, there's the combination of the of the city lights beginning to take hold, yet you can still see. So
Right, and speaking of city lights, this is one we have of the ferry building, and we can see it's what, just after dark.
that was taken between about 9 and 10 p.m.
Oh, well after dark.
Well after
Mm,
dark.
yes. And you will notice I'm now having the pictures on the right. They're no longer upside down, they're now correct. Carry on.
So you don't have to.
You don't have to turn on your head, right? Or turn the TV upside down as
Yes.
well. Okay, so back, yeah. So carry on. So this is at 9 or 10 o'clock at night, right?
Yes.
And what compelled you to take this picture?
Well, I was actually part of a group that went on a group shoot, so the location, the time and the location really wasn't of my picking. Um, Oftentimes, what I shoot is more intuitive and doesn't necessarily isn't necessarily part of you know a reasoned decision. It's what I see and I'm attracted to, and I think it's interesting.
You mentioned it's part of a group shoot. Are you a member of various photography societies or clubs, or
Well,
and what do
there's
guys
a
do?
group. There's a whole series of what they call meetup groups, ranging from all different topics. But the ones that I'm involved with are um, photographic meetup groups. Basically, just people, photographers getting together and hanging out and talking photography shop. And occasionally we do group shoots. And not last month, I guess it was the beginning of October, after the meeting, which was up on the southern part of the Embarcadero, just south of the bridge. So we all, as a group, after the meeting, just took a walk down to the Embarcadero and did a group shoot.
I suppose actually being here in San Francisco, we're rather lucky, aren't we? Because we have some incredible things to take pictures of.
Oh yeah, you just can't walk out the door without seeing something that's worth taking a photo of.
Do you pack your camera with you everywhere you go?
No, and that gets me in trouble sometimes,
Why?
because you just you never know when there's going to be some incredible photogenic occurrence that just demands a photograph.
You see the perfect shot and go, oh my god, I left the camera
Damn.
at home. Oh, I hate it when that happens.
But
Yeah.
if you saw how big and how heavy and bulky my camera is, maybe you might understand why I don't. I know some photographers like to carry like small pocket
I was going to ask you about
cameras
that.
just
Yeah.
for that reason,
Yeah.
and literally do not leave home without taking their camera.
Right.
or at least a camera with them.
I subscribe to that school as well, actually, because you just never know. And some of today's cameras, and yeah, if the show's getting a little technical, that's the intent, by the way. So we're here for the photographing people
I
out
mean, and
there.
I
Yeah.
suppose in a way I do take my camera with me because my cell phone is a camera.
Right. I was going to ask you about that, actually. Do you take photos with your cell
No,
phone?
I don't.
And is that because of technical issues? They're not the quality of the camera, or just that they?
Mostly because I tend to forget that my cell phone is a camera.
Ah, you need like a little piece of string attached to your finger, going. Okay, what's the string for? Okay, now I remember my
There,
camera.
there you have it.
There you have it. There you have it. So, what would you consider like the best places to take pictures in San Francisco to be? Where would you think?
Oh, there are just so many that I don't think I can
Because
come up with it.
you have the waterfront. Uh,
Anywhere
yes.
near where there's water